Hello everyone, I'm Alistair, welcome to the Post-Apo-Builder. It's a demo version on Steam. It's kinda generic name for a game, but whatever. I'm not the developer. So it is a post-apocalyptic city builder game, at least it should be. I'm not 100% sure, I just saw a demo on Steam and it looks interesting. So let's just jump straight into it and let's find out what it is and what to do. Tutorial would be a good idea, I think. The game may have crashed or whatever, because it says press the space bar to continue, but nothing happens if I do. Okay, here we are. This time it works. Let's start with the basic. Yeah, WSD by pressing right mouse button and move the mouse. Okay, I can rotate the camera like that. Mouse wheel zoom in, zoom out. Oh, Control R is the default camera. Okay. Controlling the speed of the game, I can see that on top. It reminds me of the Surviving the Aftermath or End Zone already with that bar on top, or Frostpunk. The night cycle. Okay, what's next? The most important details in one place. Yes, that's resources. Happiness level status increase as you provide for the needs of your units and solve problems. Units? Aren't they citizens or people? They're units. Okay, whatever. Hiring your first workers. I shall build my first 4 tents. Okay, enough with the tutorial. How do I build? They are kinda static. They don't even move. That looks a little bit strange. Okay, that's warehouse. But how do I build? I don't see. Oh, this is a really shitty way. Why it is so small there? Don't do that. This is a really not a good idea to have a button for building like this small. Nope. I don't approve. Build 4 tents. Okay, I can rotate them. Oh, that was a big lag. But I know, yeah, it's a demo. So, they will probably improve it. I don't even know the release date of the game. But I guess there is not one yet. Let me check quickly. While they build our tents. Ah, there is a release date. The game was already released. Or no? No, sorry, that's only for the prologue for this demo version that I will be leaving link in the description, of course. First quarter 2024. Okay. So the game is still not out yet, so they have time to improve. Okay, tents were built. Without your colony, you won't achieve much. A campfire is where units without work gather and wait for a task. I really don't like these units. Why you call them units? They are people, they are real citizens. Don't call them units. Units are used for something else, not for people, you know? Units. For like soldiers, maybe, when you have a full unit or whatever. This is strange. I guess this is a translation from other language, probably. Click one of the units with the left mouse button to view its status and needs. You can't directly control a unit's actions, but you can assign them tasks and jobs. You must keep the needs fulfilled to keep the happiness status high. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, gathering resources. There are resources. Yeah. Like this pile here. You can gather that. Oh, what's this going on with that board? You seen that? Oh, there are so many bugs already. Oh no. See, he's sliding. They're opaque. He's sliding to his tent. I don't know if I like those tents. Why is so much junk in the backyard? I would definitely not want to live like that, even in, you know, post-apocalyptic scenario. People are not animals, you know. Well, some are, but not all of them. I have no idea what's this. Chemical supplies. Okay, whatever, let's gather that too. Yeah, collecting metal, which we should be doing. So we have chemical supplies, parts, wood, and metal. Oh, and then water, food, electricity. I would call that electricity, not energy, but whatever. And you're a human unit. That sounds really weird. I don't know why they went with that. Human units. What's this? Tribal people. Captain, we found tribal people living near our base. They seem harmless. I propose giving them small gift to build good relations. I need 5 parts for that, or whatever that was. Maybe later. Oh, here is the bridge. And here is another bridge. That's a good spot for a camp, really. Defendable. Okay, build a water pump. Food and water, small pump. Yes. So it doesn't matter where I put it, it will work anyways. So no underground water. Can you see that? Blur or whatever it is going on when I move around with it. That looks a little bit strange. Okay, anyway, so let's build a pump here. Okay, I should produce more food then, so... Bug farm, maybe? What's that sound? Oh, I'm missing metal. Okay, I need 90 metal for the farm. So we will gather that first. Let's increase the speed a little bit. Oh, I can directly gather that food. Okay. So let's do that. Maybe I should have read sometimes those tutorials. I'm not always doing that, you know. I don't have time for tutorials. I want to play the game. Okay. The Omniscience tent provides information on consumption, control rations, and working hours. You can also assign decrees and advanced colony technology. Okay. Omniscience. I don't know why they are going with these weird names, but whatever. Can I build it or not? I don't see an Omniscience. Oh, I have already one. Tent of Omniscience. That sounds stupid, but whatever. I kinda like it. Okay, we can advance with 100 food and 150 metal. That reminds me like of the Age of Empires game. Besides berry bushes, you can build structures to provide food. Yeah, I already know that. You know? Oh, we have more buildings now to build. Small house. Water storage. Water windmill. Really? This is water windmill. Water windmill? Really? Water windmill. The advanced water pump. Then don't call it a water windmill. That's really confusing name. Small wind is enough to make your water extraction more efficient. That's a pump. Okay, for water. Greenhouse. Okay, but I want the book farm first. Let's build that. Oh, but the quest says to build a greenhouse. Okay, but I can't afford a greenhouse. I couldn't even afford it before I built the book farm. I need metal and wood, right? Okay, we finished the greenhouse. In the tent of Omniscience, you can open the section of decrees. This is your colony's tree of laws. You can sign one new law once a day. Oh, that's kinda often. Okay, let's find out what we can do. Decrees. Oh, there's some of them. Night shift. Goods from the waste one. What does that mean? Enables building trading posts near the city gate. Okay. Reuse of water. Reduces water consumption by 5%. Food ration management. Graveyard. Punishment ring. Moonshine for everyone. Unskillful collectors. Never go with the graveyard first. What about that? Now I think I should be able to build a graveyard, right? Yes, here. Oh, I should have picked the specific decree. The goods from the wasteland. Okay, next day. Next day I'll do that. Okay, now we have that decree for goods from the wasteland. Some resource points require special buildings to be scavenged. Build a scrap collector and a lumberjack to acquire more materials. Okay, this tutorial makes no sense, so I should have done that trading stuff or whatever. The decree enables building trading posts near the city gate, calls for the traders and stuff like that. And then the tutorial says to me to build a lumberjack and scrap collector? Why? Why don't you continue with that, you know, trading stuff that you wanted me to pass? The tutorial needs some work to do, definitely. The whole game needs more love. It needs more polish. There is too much bore and I don't know, some bugs. I know it's a demo, but they want to release first quarter 2024. And if this represents the current state of the game, well, I'm not sure that they are ready to release the game as it is very soon. That's my honest opinion. I played many games and this really needs more polish. I shall build a lumberjack. Okay, where can resources? Of course, lumberjack. Yeah, we have some trees here. We build it right here. And then I want scrap collector. Okay, but for that we need many more resources. 120 metal. Okay, we will soon have that. And I guess that's wood. Yeah, 90 wood. Okay. Okay, we have a scrap collector now. So we will be getting parts, chemicals, and metal, of course. From this one building, they will be disassembling these cars for all that what we need. Okay, nice. I like how they are transporting everything in those big barrels. But they would be too heavy, I guess, just to carry them like that. But whatever. Maybe they are not full. Okay, I have plenty of wood. I don't need to be mining or cutting down that much. Okay, these are storages. How much do I need for this gate? Okay, I need more metal and more parts. Alright. Oh, I like how they are slowly disassembling those cars. You can see some missing parts already. I like that little touch, those tiny details. So I gave the tribal people a couple of days ago, or one day ago, it doesn't matter, those 5 parts they wanted as a gift. And now we can, yeah, I will read it. Captain, tribal people appreciated your gift. This shouldn't be here, that's a bug in the code. That should mean, I think, a new line. They ask if we will provide them food and water in exchange for them joining our colony. Here again, they have a bug here. Decide what should we do with it. Okay, give them poisoned food or give them a meal. But I don't have a 300 water, so I can't give them that. But we can get 5 people like that. I don't want to kill them and just take their resources. We have plenty of those for ourselves. So I will just gather that 300 water and I will give them that, what they need. And I just need 250 metal and I will build the main gate. The quest is now to build a trade post. Okay, so let's build that first. And then I will have to build a main gate. Okay, storing excess resources. Depots allow you to expand the maximum limit of your resources. Resources beyond the limit disappear after a certain period of time. That's a really shitty thing to do it, especially when I can't really put a limit on how much they need to collect, you know? Our colony needs to grow, and for that you will need more units. Sign the openness to newcomers decree to recruit more newcomers. Okay, and that be the resources that we produce more, and it will just disappear at some point in time, that's really not really a good idea to do. That's really bullshit. I'm calling that right away. If you don't want me to collect more than the limit is, then just people be staying around, don't do anything. They won't collect. Why to make me to collect more resources and then they will just disappear? That's bullshit. That makes 0 sense. Especially when I can't limit how much they are supposed to gather, you see? There is no limits anywhere. And there was no mention about them. So that mechanic needs to drop. That's not good. Okay, let's open that decrease, yes, and those newcomers, where it was. Openness to newcomers. Okay, sign a decree.
Quest completed.
The end of the tutorial. Okay, so we finished the tutorial. I still want to build that gate. I need 200 wood and 100 more metal. Let's do that. I want to see the gate. And it just kicked me out of the tutorial. What? Why? I wanted to continue. Why didn't you let me? Okay, so here are my thoughts. This game definitely needs more polishing, more touch. And this guy looks like, now I noticed that, like from Borderlands. And that font reminds me of Fallout 2 and 1. Okay, so the sounds and the music are quite meh, honestly. They didn't seem to be fitting right, at least for me, that the music into a game. I don't know why, it's just something didn't click. The sounds are kinda alright, but kinda missing, I don't know. I was playing mostly on a high speed, maybe that was why. And then everything is so blurry. I don't know what is going on, but so much blur and distortion around the corners and stuff like that. No corners, around the, you know, your viewport at the edges. I don't know why. It seems hard to look at some points. And then some mechanics like that, resources disappearing, that's really not a good idea, in my opinion. That shouldn't be there. If you don't want me to collect more resources than I should, then just put a limit there or just make the people stop gathering it. That's it, like every other game does. It doesn't need to be that I will collect more metal than I'm supposed to, so it will disappear overnight in my warehouse. That makes 0 sense. Don't do that. And that's it mostly from me. I am always down to the more post-apocalyptic city building games like this, like End Zone, Surviving the Aftermath, and there were a couple of more I don't even remember now. I'm always down to it, but this game have a potential, but it needs more work to be done. So I think it will not be releasing in the first quarter 2024, because in my opinion it is much further away from the development, but we will see when the game is out. I will leave the link for the game in the description so you can try it by yourself. So go for it, it's free demo on Steam. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.